Hey guys, this is Annika. Welcome to my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, just click the red button down below. This video is gonna be a Halloween tutorial and we're gonna show you a look where you don't need fake blood, wax or anything to create this. First of all, we're gonna moisturize our skin to create a base for the makeup. Now we're gonna use foundation that is full coverage and a little lighter than your actual skin to get the look of a dead or sick zombie. And also make sure to apply the foundation all over your lips to get the look of a zombie, kinda. And yeah, and also down your neck to get the transition from your face to your neck, which is obvious, but also as a base for the round we're gonna create later on. Now I'm using white contacts, which isn't necessary, but this makes the look even better and even more scary. My contacts are from Funny Lens and I ordered them from Amazon. Now I'm applying some concealer on my under eyes and my eyelids. This isn't necessary for this look, but this is just included in my routine. And I also apply some concealer on my lips to get this dead look. Yeah, the concealer just covers them up even better than foundation. Now we're gonna bake these under eyes to get an even more matte look, even though my foundation is pretty matte, but yeah, I really like this look and I think it fits for Halloween. And now we come to the probably second most interesting part on this video, the eye makeup. I'm gonna use the Naked Heat palette, which I just got. Yeah, and first of all I'm using the color Chaser, which is the second lightest color in this palette, as a transition color all over my eyelid. Now I'm going to use my favorite shade of this palette, which is called He Devil. It's a reddish brown, the probably wettest shade in this palette, and I'm applying it into my crease, like all over, and make sure to blend it very well so we don't have sharp edges. Now we go on with the color Fuego, which is also a reddish, more purple brown, and we use a pencil brush to create a V shape at the outer corner of our eye. We're also going to use Fuego in our crease and blend it in towards our inner eye to get a nice and sweet transition. And now again, blend, 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 blend everything in. Yeah, you see, blending is a huge part on this makeup. Now I'm using He Devil again to create an even more V-shape-ish style. And yeah, I'm applying it all up to my eyebrow, like, so there's just like a small thin line between my eyebrow and the eye makeup. Now I'm using the darkest color of the palette, which is called Ashes. It's like a purplish brown. Everything is purplish or reddish brown in this palette, obviously. But yeah, to make the V shape even more intense. And I also blend it into my crease to give the eye makeup a little bit more depth. Now I'm using a black eyeshadow, which isn't in the Heat palette, but yeah, you can use any black eyeshadow for this. I'm applying it on the outer corner of my eyelid and blend it in towards my inner eye. This is good for making the white contacts even more intense. When we're done with that, I'm taking some concealer to create a, not really a cut crease, but kind of, Make sure to not use too much concealer, then it just smudges everything in. Yeah, I'm gonna apply later some glittery eyeshadow, so this is a good base for this. Now I'm gonna use the color called Dirty Talk. It's glittery, and to make the color even more intense, I wetted my brush. I'm applying it on the inner corner of my eyelid. Now we move on to the bottom lash line, and here I'm gonna apply some darker eyeshadow. I don't know exactly which color I used there, but I think it was black or ashes from the Heat palette. I'm gonna draw a small thin line towards my eyebrow to create the V shape, obviously. Now I'm gonna remove the baking powder that was still under my eyes. To get a clean line of the eyeshadow, I'm gonna use some concealer. Yeah, I want a clean line because I'm not gonna do a winged liner. Like, you can do that, but I didn't want to ruin my makeup, so I wasn't as brave to do that. You get me, don't you? In the meantime, I've used some mascara and some black eyeliner on my waterline, and now I'm gonna do my contouring. Obviously, you do your contouring as you always do it for this look. Yeah, maybe you do a little bit stronger as I did, but that's not necessary if you don't like this look of a very sharp jawline. Yeah. Now we come to my favorite part of doing a makeup, the highlighting. Yeah, we apply the highlighter on our cheekbones as well as on our nose and lips, and also under our eyebrows and in the corner of our eyes. And for the lips, I'm using a very almost white nude, yeah, to, you know, make the lips even lighter and for us to look even more sick. Now I'm using the blending brush that I used before for the eye makeup to create some dark rings under my eye to make me look like I was punched in the face or something like that. Yeah, because there's still some color on it, so yeah, that works kind of well. Now we come to the part all of you probably waited for, yeah, to the wound on my neck. First of all, I'm gonna rip some tissues into the single layers, and then I'm just gonna rip them in like tiny pieces. Next, we're gonna need some liquid glue. Make sure that your skin doesn't react to this or anything, otherwise you shouldn't use that glue. Yeah, and then we need also a brush, which you can see here, maybe not the best of yours. Yeah, but then we put the glue on our neck in a kind of thick layer. Now I'm going to take a small piece of tissue and just put it on there and make sure to smooth it down. And now I'm going to put another layer of glue on this. Yeah, you should repeat this like, yeah, 8 to 10 times. make sure to wait until the glue is almost dry. Now we're gonna use some full coverage foundation to cover it all up. Now I'm gonna rip a hole in the tissue paper, which creates the wound. So now we come to the fun part. You can take any reddish lipstick. I chose a really dark red, and not to put on my lips, but in the rip I just did on my neck. Yeah, this kinda, yeah, makes the blood. Okay, Annika, it's okay, you're not dying. I'm using an old brush to kind of blend the blood in, and yeah, now I'm using an old beauty blender kind of thing to make this even better. Yeah, and just have fun with it. You can use like any color that you want. Yeah, and also I use purple later, which makes this look like there's some bruises, etc. Yeah, this looks kind of cool. Now I'm gonna take a eyeliner, a black one, to put into the wound and on the edges to give it more depth. So when you're done with all of that, so you used a lot of lipstick and eyeliner, whatever, we come to our chest, and I just put some, again, red and purple lipstick on there to, yeah, make it look like blood is all over there, and yeah. Now we're almost done. I'm just gonna use some really dark contouring powder to, yeah, make it look a little bit dirty. When we're done with that, I'm just gonna open my hair and, yeah, make sure your hair looks kind of messy. I'm just open it and go through it with my fingers. I'm not even gonna brush it, even though this would make it even more messy, but however, yeah, this makes it look even more scary and it gives the last touch to it. And here we go. I hope you enjoyed the video.